Welcome to today's video, 1 Timothy 1 verse 15 explained. This is a faithful saying, and worthy of all acceptation, that Christ Jesus came into the world to save sinners, of whom I am chief. Let us take a closer look at the message in this powerful verse from Paul's first letter to Timothy. Paul begins by calling this a faithful saying. This means the statement he is about to make is not just important but entirely reliable and trustworthy. It is a message every believer should accept and embrace fully. Paul wants to emphasize that what follows is a foundation of Christian faith and hope. The heart of this verse is that Christ Jesus came into the world to save sinners. Paul does not say Jesus came to judge or condemn the world, but to save those who have fallen short and missed the mark. The word save here points to the rescue and deliverance that only Jesus can bring. Humanity is lost and separated from God because of sin, but Jesus, the Son of God, left heaven and entered our world to bring salvation. This statement is not just for a select few but for everyone. All have sinned, and all are in need of the saving grace that only Jesus provides. Paul is making it clear that Jesus' mission is centered on saving those who recognize their need for Him. No one is outside the reach of His mercy. No matter how far someone may have strayed or how many mistakes they have made, Jesus came for them. Then Paul adds something very personal. He says, "Of whom I am chief." Paul, once known as Saul, had persecuted Christians and tried to destroy the early church. He saw himself as the worst of sinners. By sharing this, Paul is not exaggerating or trying to be dramatic. He truly believed that if Jesus could save someone like him, then He can save anyone. This shows the depth of God's mercy and grace. Paul's transformation from a persecutor to an apostle is a living testimony to the power of Christ to save even those who seem the farthest from God. Paul's humility is also on display here. Even after being forgiven, called, and used mightily by God, he still remembers who he was without Christ. He does not boast about his achievements but points back to the grace that saved him. This is a reminder to us as believers that we are saved by grace, not by our own works or righteousness. The Christian life starts and continues by relying on Jesus' saving work. This verse also serves as an invitation. It calls each of us to be honest about our own need for salvation. Paul's example encourages us not to hide our struggles or our past but to bring them to Jesus, who came specifically to save sinners. The more we understand the depth of our need, the more we can appreciate the greatness of Jesus' love and the power of His forgiveness. In summary, 1 Timothy 1 verse 15 reminds us that the gospel is for everyone. Jesus' mission is to save sinners, and Paul's story shows that no one is beyond hope. If you feel unworthy or too far gone, remember Paul's words and know that Jesus came for you too. His grace is greater than our failures.